In this video, I'm going to tell you about Glowing Loras that will add a magical glow to your images like this for both Stable Diffusion XL and Stable Diffusion 1.5. I will give the links to download all these Loras in the description. So let's get started. But before getting started, please keep these 4 things in mind. Look for trigger words on the download page. Look at example images to get an idea of how prompts work on specific Loras. Test or look for examples on what models the Lora performs the best. You can also test Lora with different strength to get an idea of at what strength the Lora performs the best or gives you the result you are looking for. The first is glow particle for Stable Diffusion 1.5. This is the first image I created with Simply Beautiful model, and this is the difference between using 2 different models. So my advice is to use the fantasy model with this. This is an example of how the images will look if you reduce and increase the intensity. At lower intensity, the Lora performs very well, but when I increase it to 1.5, it is blown out of the proportion. The second is glowing runes for Stable Diffusion 1.5. These are some of the examples I generated with this Lora. As you can see from the examples, it performed really well on both realistic and the fantasy model, which is realistic vision, and Simply Beautiful. You can try it on any model you want, unlike the previous Lora. In my next set of images, you can see as the intensity of the Lora lowers, it performs really well, but as it goes higher, it overshadows the overall image. So my preference is to keep it between 0.8 to 0.4. The third model is Glowing XL for SDXL model, and as you can see from the images are spectacular. But before showing you my next example, I would like to show you the prompt I used. As you can see, I have highlighted anthropomorphic animal, and now I want you to look at the images. As you can see, there is no animal lookalike in these examples, no matter how low or high the strength of the Lora is. Now let's move on to our next Lora, that is Light Transformer Lora. I have used the same prompt that I used in my previous example, and as you can see at strength 1, it does show us the animal lookalike or an anthropomorphic animal. Now let's look at other examples to see how this Lora performs. And that is it for today's video. If you find this kind of content helpful, please like and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.